Then if you try to funnel your way and full commit into a site, you can also get shredded there if you're walking into a Killjoy or walking into those Molotovs like we were just mentioning. So it's a really difficult question for Guard to deal with, and of course, on the light buy, not going to be an easy one to solve on the fly as Yay just cuts him up.
That was so much commitment from the Guard trying to get Saya player forward, even committing the paranoia to try to help out, but Yay had already backed up far enough. So really your biggest kill potential and Saya player off the table means for the Guard, you're just kind of hoping to get a plant down at this point. And again, it's difficult to do. You've got really no room to work with on the map. So they decide to 3-stack this through mid. FNS in position to potentially watch this. And a couple of spam shots over towards Yay direction. That's going to kind of alert him to be active. And how about it? FNS from the corner. The flash does nothing for the Guard getting further forward. It's a prime gaming flawless for Optic.
S in mid and hold that crossfire. Just too nasty for the Guard to be able to deal with. And now I think for Guard, and luckily for the Guard right now, it's a smoke on Cat into some early mid presence from Saya.
This is a really luxurious amount of information for Optic. The knife reveals a handful through mid, and Yay, as you mentioned, with Marv on his back hip, they're starting to make a play forward. Fallon's going to try to cue out some sound bites just to see maybe if that pushes Optic into kind of an extreme position, but as they get a look at Valen, he decides, do I want to play for this? Do I want to back up? And he makes the right choice, backs away.
Yeah, but look, you never expect Marv to be this far forward. That's completely ridiculous. He's completely flanked all of them, sees one, sees the head, but he falls back. You have the numbers advantage, so now it's let Yay pop off. He gets some damage down as well, and the spike has to force its way into B.
And they still have Jonah P trying to watch on this rotation. Victor teleporting over can only take down one, maybe an opportunity to isolate here. But as the kills continue to trade, yeah, the lockdown will stop this, and you've got the Guard in pieces at the moment.
I mean, Valen even used his ultimate to get back to B lobby because he was in Sub Rosa, terrible position to be. And, well, now they have 3 players over towards B site, but look who's anchoring it down. FNFs and Crashies are here in a great position to crossfire off one another.
Orbital Strike will come through. That defensively will not touch too much. FNS in the corner does not actually get his gun up in time, and the kills come through cleanly for the Guard. So there will be a spike plant. 2v3. Yay's already used all of his blades, maybe save one. So he's going to largely either use this operator to great success or find a weapon off the ground. At the moment, he's trusted the operator as he limits himself inside of a sky smoke. Marv looking for some information. Still also has an incendiary to use. As the peek comes out, how have you hit that, Yay? First one falls. Valen, has he given himself up in the back? Sure seems that way. There's the incendiary down. Yay sees the cape, takes down a second. One more knife to play with. Now to the classic, doesn't matter. Marv there for the assist, and a 2v3 retake, good for Optic.
What did Edna tell us 20 years ago? No capes! Valen is sticking in Boathouse. He gets offed. That was not an incredible play out of him. And Optic somehow pulled together a retake in a 2v3 after their site players got destroyed. I mean, I thought it was perfect from Guard, but Yay is able to find Trent's face, the Molotov in backside 2 to force Valen off the position and into the crosshair of Yay. It's incredible.
Opening of that last round. And now, this time, the Guard saying, no more nonsense through A main. Let's trade knives, let's keep our position held, and make sure no one sneaks through, and that will actually gain the respect of Optic as they hold their ground for the time being.
Oh, man. Guard taking this next round very slow. Net just waiting tiles, as often he does on A hits for the Guard. Expect him to very late work his way up catwalk. Guard not often doing split A hits, but rather 4-1s and with that late flank as their option. But now the spike has made its way over to B. But the strange thing about this is Jonah P is still playing A. So your main flash is going to be A using the knife when it returns off cooldown. There it is, probably to try and sell a fake here. But Optic, they've got full Killjoy setup on the B site, so I don't imagine they believe the fake hit. And they even have the drone here. So it's not even a full fake. They're showing presence here as well.
Not a lot of time if they want to rewrap this, especially not having any clearance through mid. They're going to have to smoke and run. And the thing about this is Optic are going to feel so comfortable with this setup. You haven't had to move anybody anywhere. No. So this is difficult, I would say, from the Guard. You have to find efficiency on the opening.
And Shift, look where Yay is. Yay is watching Tree. Like, they are walking into the operator. Yay has been on fire, and he gets the first.
And the fragment's there to also punish. Oh boy.
No.
Oh boy, everyone's stuck in the corner. You almost thought for a second. But how about this? Trent still forces forward. Stops the null command. Yay missing another shot means that Marv has to step up, and boy does he. 3 kills for Marv. Optic will hold another Prime Gaming flaws. I feel like this entire round, this entire map maybe even, Ender, you can categorize Optic rounds by Prime Gaming flawlesses or thrifties. One of the two.
Yeah, that's literally it, right? It's running them over when you have rifles, or it's just blitzing their way onto a site. You see the punishment, right, from Guard taking their sweet time. They didn't get a lot of forward information. The site hit kind of goes south, even with some missed shots. Marv is there. Marv is showing up in a big way to trade off of Ye when the shots aren't connecting, and it's been that duo, interestingly enough, that's found them so much value. And it was that duo as well, on Bind 2 days ago, that absolutely blew up the Guard.
Still a problem. A couple of days later, Marv looking for the flash peek, but no. Saya player is able to respond just in the nick of time. Victor also will drop. So it seems like offensive thrifties have been the name of the game for both teams so far, as the Guard will salvage some weapons and go to a 5v3 post point as they get the spike down here at A.
Yeah, the Thrifty's catching good timings. Ye misses the shot and loses the dash. That's crucial. And with the spam from Hell, he goes down to 31 HP. This is looking good. And they even have the kill jolt to stall this one out. I think Optic are going to save.
FNS is at least look for exits. Everybody else bailing. And depending on the timing here, this might be another free weapon for Trent. Yeah, sure is. Sheriff's really coming to life here for the Guard in a number of different rounds, this time from the offensive half. And how crucial is that just to keep the Guard in this map? You don't want to go down 8-12 to Optic, especially on a side of the map you only win 33% of. So good stuff here for the Guard. They'll put him to 9-11, and, well, they'll be in a really good spot with weapons to just walk into the next round with.
Oh, yeah. Honestly, that was great KO play from both sides. In a way, they both had really nice pop flash setups to try and support the opposite side. Guard just a little bit quicker.
You're going to get the single for free. One-way smoke, 0 point coming through. Where did that hit?
That hit B main, but KO is on A, tree room. That's a sweet knife. Try and give some disinformation over to Guard. They could have seen that one traveling potentially, but maybe you catch them by surprise with KO's positioning in tree.
Yeah, there's the drone. Ye will just walk backwards. No tags. Hunter's Fury still going to get pulled. This is Trent trying to clear out the area through mid-market. And the problem was Ye is able to stop Saya player from rotating in towards mid itself. So the Hunter's Fury gets almost completely canceled. And as FNS moves forward to take away space for B main, it's the Guard of the back foot once again.
They smoke the mid cross, so now it is going to be that A split. Right now you have to worry about Brimstone on site and this KO in tree, but he gets smoked off. Just drops the Molotov to try and delay this hit as long as he can because the operator is rotating back through heaven. He's done his job. Ye is now here to fight back, but Trent comes up with 2.
Oh, and FNS quickly on the flank. Takes down one before the doors close. And, okay, that was bold, Ye. Door gets broken. Crashies gets the Aldrone through, and oh my goodness, Net thought he had a free pick. Did not expect FNS to be there. Valen, the last one left on the site. Not even able to get the spike planted, and Optic will go to map point. What a fair this has been. This one's going to be fun to go back and rewatch for a while. I'll say that much for both of these two teams. Speed and aggression, really the name of the game for a lot of it. And how about this time around? You've got FNS just walking forward. Victor here to help. Ye nearby. The flash comes through, and FNS only finds one. Ye watching to see if maybe someone will peek over through main, but the Aldrone will once again push him back. We'll go into an extended 4v4.
Oh, this is a tense round for Guard here. Net has the operator in hands, picking that one up from Saya, and you've got Valen and Jonah P with A main control, but 2 players playing forward on Cat. Optic haven't shown this look yet in the close corner. They're going to use that C4. Push Trent off the angle and get the damage down. You don't expect it. Marv gets the kill.
Trent didn't even back up fully. He kind of has left leg chewed off by the fragment. And still looking to find a way to respond. Dangerous prospects loom. And as he tries to back away, he just barely gets around the corner. And meanwhile, because both A defenders were so worried about what was going on over through Catwalk, the rest of the Guards sneak on.
Where's the Salt going shift?
That's what I'm wondering too. I was kind of baiting it out. Where do we want to use this to clear? Will it be sent over into Hell? Sure will be. Oh boy, Valen in trouble. Marv able to find one, flushing him out. Net also being pushed back. Advantage heavily to Optic off the numbers. Net waiting for an opportunity maybe to use this, but no. Ye sticking, Crashies there to bodyguard, and with that, Optic will take map 1, Ender. What an unbelievable first map though for this best of 5 series.